What's going on, you guys, man? This is your man, Steady, with Realizations on the Road, man. Listen, man, thank you guys for being here, man. As you can see, we continue to evolve on the channel, man. Officially out of the truck, you know what I mean? But I might shoot some videos in the truck from time to time, man. But you know, we evolving, we growing, man. We manifesting, man. You know, to the highest possibility, man. So you know, God is good, man. What can I say, man? But anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of Oracle deck. What's the vibe? And we're gonna clarify on this download I got. So there's a person in your energy, and I'm getting past tense. There's a past tense person that was in your energy, and what was strange about this person is the fact that they would be around you, and what's sick about it, even claim they loved you, even though they would go behind your back and talk about you to other people that you and them both knew. And the weird part about it is, as well, is that um, along with this being a friend, family member, you know, or lover, I'm getting these three strong. Um, this person would go before you to other people and talk about you like a dog. On top of that, they would talk about you like an absolute dog, you know, and then you would show up. And it always felt like when this person would bring you around people that they knew or that y'all both knew, but it was something about them having more of a connection with these people, or um, if there were people that were in your family circle or friend circle, like they almost befriended these, you know, they acquired your people in the sense that they could have opportunity to control the narrative. They adopted your people so much so that if they said something about you, um, they would listen. You know what I mean? They would at least hear it out. Um, and this person behind your back will run to their people and your people and anybody who would listen and say wild stuff about you. And it was always strange because this person, not this person, but when you would arrive with this person around these people, they always treated you some type of way. They always treated you some type of way, and you never really understood why. It's because that person was going behind your back and saying wild stuff about you. And the sickening part about it, this is a person that would tell you that they loved you or that they really cared for you, but when you weren't in their presence, they weren't defending you. They weren't defending your honor. They weren't defending your title. And this is definitely a person that was supposed to love you. If this is family, um, spirit is saying like a sibling dynamic, a cousin, um, a parent. Um, Heavy on the siblings of some kind. Um, this could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, as well, sign wise. And again, it didn't matter what you would do to try to defend yourself, because you would find yourself having to defend yourself with these people, and this person would sit back and say nothing, like they hadn't did nothing. They wouldn't say a word. And this is how they're currently feeling, and let's just get to it. They feel some type of way because now you've held up boundaries for the first time. You've held up boundaries that they don't want to have to deal with the fact that they can't be in your life no more, um, because you got tired of the disrespect. enough became enough, and you started to defend yourself. And this person also feels like they're drowning now. They feel like they're drowning now because not having you in their life is like literally not being able to breathe. Um, Not having you in their life is like hitting rock bottom. And it doesn't matter what job they go and get, it doesn't matter what good thing they acquire into their life. When I tell you you were the best, one of the best supplies that they ever had, like your energy, your soul spark, your divine spark is literally irreplaceable. Just like I did a video before on the fact that it is impossible to replace a soul because it has a certain signature to it, unlike no other. Yeah, they can't replace that soul. But it's all good, man, because you got harmony within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got balance, peace, happiness for the first time. And these boundaries are really just hurting this person. It's hurting this person. Let's dig a little bit deeper. So you had a divine meeting with this person. This was a person that you were supposed to meet, and even though in this situation you did get yourself hurt, you were hurt by the truth of who this person really was, because you finally de-pedestaled them, if that's a word. Like, you finally like took them off of the pedestal, because you used to have really hold this person in a very, very high regard. Used to revere this person. You had a high level of respect. But once you begin to understand the truth that this person actually didn't like you, it freed you. It hurt you, but it freed you at the same time. What's the other energy with this person? This person is unable to heal. This person can't heal from it. They're trying to do self-care. They're trying to do introspection, but they're still struggling with letting you go. There's a lot of nostalgia here that's keeping them from healing. What else? What else is going on with this person? They're hoping that at some point in the future you guys can fix this energy. Yeah, they're hoping at some point that you guys will be able to resolve this situation between the two of you guys. But it's like the longer that you guys aren't in contact with each other, this drowning energy, it's like it's almost like, as I begin to feel this person's energy, it's almost like the longer that they don't talk to you, it's like being in the center of the ocean and they just keep going deeper and they keep going deeper and they keep grabbing at things. But they can't find any resolve. They can't find anything that's going to fulfill them. It's something about your energy. It's something about your energy. Tell me more about this person. But they burned a bridge with you. They burned a major bridge with you. And now your mindset is you just don't trust them. You feel that they're disloyal, and you pretty much just turn your back on them in general. And Stevie Wonder could see why anybody would do that. And here's the thing about it, and this hurts them too. This keeps them from healing, is that they know that the reason that you're not talking to them is valid. They know that the reason that you're no longer speaking to them is valid. Yeah, it makes them feel like they're drowning. It makes them unable to heal because of the burden of the guilt that they're wearing because they know that they burned a bridge with you. You know, they know. Tell me more about this person. They're kind of reminiscent on the times that you were nurturing towards this person. They miss the times that you would try to give them wisdom, that you would give to this person, that you would even try to mentor them in certain directions. Like, hey, you ever thought about this, or try to do this, or try to become that? Or they miss that energy about them because even though at times they couldn't stand to see you win, you used to always love to want to see them win, and they're missing how like loving and nurturing you were. What else? What else, Spirit? But because of the chaos, because of this upheaval, because of this upheaval that they know that they created, this chaos that they gave you, they know that getting back with you is probably slim to none at this point. And the more time that passes by, the more they're recognizing the truth of what they did, because it seems like at first they were caught in ego, right? They were caught in pride, and I ain't gotta apologize to this person because of this, and that. But over time, who they were started to really show up in their own energy, because when you weren't there, whatever happened while you weren't there, maybe they started dealing with different people, or just experiencing the karma that came with what they um, um, did to you. Pretty much just spoke to them, screamed at them, haunted them, had them in like a nine of swords energy. Um, Give me one more card on this person, and they just feel trapped, guys. They feel trapped, man. They feel trapped with the fact that they're out of options. They feel trapped because they feel like, honestly, you haven't forgiven them. Even if you told them you forgave them, it's something about your energy. It's something about the fact that they can't feel your energy either. This person loves you so much, and this is so sad, but this person loves you so much that literally you detaching from them makes them feel trapped. Literally, you being detached from this person makes them feel trapped in their own life because you were life to them. Listen, guys, this is Steady with Realizations on the Road, man. Listen, man, thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And definitely jump in the comments, man. I would love to commune with you guys, man. I would love to um, talk to you guys, man. And just thank you guys for all the support, man. Peace.